School taught us a lot of things: how to find X, what the capital of India is, and maybe even how photosynthesis works. But somehow they skipped the one subject that every single person deals with every single day: money. I mean the real life stuff. How to handle money, how to budget, how to save, invest, avoid debt, and build wealth. They didn't teach it because they never cared to. And now we are paying the price for it. In India, UPI is everywhere. Digital payments have become the norm. Everyone's got a bank account. Sounds great, right? But here's the hard truth. Most people still have no idea how money actually works. Only 1 in 4 Indians are financially literate. That's 25%, which means the majority are still lost when it comes to understanding even basic financial decisions like inflation, compounding, or planning for retirement. And for young people, it's even worse. A few years ago, only 16.7% of Indian students knew anything about personal finance. Nearly half couldn't make a basic budget. Around 60% had no clue how to grow their money through investments. It's gotten bit better as of 2024. Student literacy touched 43%. But for the broader 12 to 19 age group, it's still stuck at around 39.83%. The root of the problem starts early. Our school system is outdated. It's stuck in an exam culture, cramping facts for marks. Real life knowledge doesn't fit in the syllabus. And even if some school wanted to teach personal finance, they don't have the trained teachers, resources, or even the right textbooks to do it. At home, the silence continues. Talking about money is still a taboo in many Indian families. Parents avoid it. Kids grow up financially clueless, and culturally, we are still obsessed with safe options, keeping cash, buying gold, keeping money in places that lose value over time. Then there's poverty, a brutal wall. For millions of families, financial planning isn't even an option when survival is the only goal. Saving or investing becomes a luxury. Now, millions of Indians are still growing up without learning how to manage money. Not in school, not at home, nowhere. The financial literacy gap is real and deep. And when it comes to usage, even worse. We have got over 80% of Indians with bank accounts, now a huge jump from 2014, thanks to Jan Dhan Yojana. But around 35% of those accounts are inactive. Especially 32% of women's accounts are inactive, compared to 23% of men. Even with UPI exploding across India, 45% of men use digital payments regularly. Women, just 32%. So yes, we gave people access to financial system but not the tools to understand or use it. Like handing someone a car without teaching them how to drive. Now let's talk about taxes. Because this is another giant mess no one prepared us for. The truth is, the majority of Indians have no idea how taxation works. Most salaried people just see a TDS line and assume it's handled. They don't know how tax slab works, what deductions they can claim, or how to legally save money under sections like ATC, ATD, or HRA. Ask the average person the difference between old tax regime and new. They will blink. Only 6 crore Indians out of 140 crores actually file income tax returns. That's less than 5% of the population. And of those who do file, many do it blindly through agents, without understanding a word of what's going on in their own finances. And when it comes to GST, business owners, freelancers, creators, most are completely lost when it comes to filing returns or understanding input credit. They learn through trial and error, or worse, after paying penalties. That's what happens when a country skips financial education. People get scammed, fall into debt, stay poor, miss opportunities, or get stuck in survival mode. Now in 2025, only 50% of Indian youth say they are able to save. That's down from 60% just last year. And online scams growing fast. 18% of Gen Z, 22% of millennials have already fallen victim to fraud. Yes, the government is trying. RBI campaigns, financial education strategies, the Money Smart School program, but it's all moving too slow. It's not enough because this isn't just about money. It's about control, it's about freedom, and in 2025, if you don't understand how money works, like taxes, digital payments, saving credit, you're not just uninformed, you're vulnerable, and nobody is coming to fix it for you.